Shauna, welcome back.
Thank you.
Back into studio.
I know, yeah. I feel like I'm a regular here
I know,
now.
yeah. You're here more often than I am. Yeah. How you been? Good form?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camp's gone good.
And obviously, the last time we spoke, it was just after that last win.
Yeah.
In such great fashion as well. Lovely little comeback, getting people, a bit off guard. But I suppose there's less than a month to go until Sam Hughes.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Great. Couldn't feel better. I feel like I'm really set in the UFC now. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like the last few fights, it was kind of like new things constantly. Whereas now I'm like, right, I feel like it's me home. Do you know what I mean?
That's great. And
Yeah.
so Sam Hughes, different sort of opponent than maybe you've faced before. What can you expect of Sam? What are you expecting to see?
I think she's like a typical American fighter. She comes forward with her hands and she has a bit of wrestling going for her. Yeah, but I don't think it's anything I haven't faced before. She's a good gas tank, good cardio. So that's something that I've been working on a lot. I think all my skill sets are better than hers. I think her cardio would be something that stands out as one of her strengths. She kind of comes alive in the second half of every round. And that seems to be what's gotten her the win a couple of times. A lot of her wins are split decision, so very close fights she just have. So yeah, I'd like to go out there and get that clear win.
What do you do when you are facing someone like that has a big tank on them? Are you aiming for that gut, trying to take a bit of wind out, or what are you actually doing?
Yeah, like I would consider myself as having a good gas tank as well. But I suppose there's been like a couple of switches in a couple of things that I'm doing in my training to develop that little bit more. Because obviously 5 minutes is a long time. But I have a good game plan going in, and I'm confident that we'll get the win.
What is your weeks up to this now looking like? Obviously, you've done your research on Sam. Obviously, you would have watched her before.
Yeah.
Are you in behind the scenes? Are you watching videos of past fights? Are you, seeing what she's doing? Like you said, they're coming live in the second round and stuff as well. Is there a lot of that analysis as well? Because I think when people think about MMA, UFC, it's, you're in the octagon, you're sparring, you're doing bag work, but how much actually is analysis?
Yeah, 100%. Like me and Paddy sit down at the start of every camp and we go through, we watch a couple of fights, and then sometimes we even do it, like we only done it again last week, just to kind of recap and refresh and reassure what we're doing is the right thing to be doing, and kind of like different things that we mightn't have seen at the start and look at again. I don't dwell on footage too much because obviously people change, fight night can happen and they can come out and do something completely different, but fight analysis is definitely something that I do, and me and Paddy sit down and have a good conversation and make a plan based off that.
You mentioned earlier on 4th UFC fight.
Yeah.
You said you feel like you're at home now.
Yeah.
How more well-rounded, more complete, more comfortable do you actually feel though getting ready for this?
I think every fight you learn so much about yourself, and you learn so much about like your camp and what you've done good, what you've done bad, what you can develop on, and it's just constantly growth. So I think like every little 1% makes the difference at this stage and at this level, and I'm constantly trying to get that 1%, like whether it be in my recovery, my nutrition, my fuel in my body, my training sessions, my strength and conditioning. There's always that little 1% that you can get, and that's what I do look for in every day.
Am I right in saying this is your 4th fight on European soil as well? Have you done 3 in the UK and then obviously Paris now coming up next month?
Yeah.
That must be a huge help. That obviously you've Jace. You said to me when we were on the way in there, when we were off camera, that he's starting school the week of the fight as well.
Yeah.
It must be a huge help that you're not out in Vegas or in New York, or you're months on end out in the States getting prepared for it as well. That must have a huge impact on your training and on your skill when it comes to fight night.
Yeah, like I think like I've obviously fought in America and it's great and it's brilliant, and like I'm sure I will fight there again, but it's very convenient being close to home, especially with the time of year that it is now, and that Jace is starting school. His first day in school in junior infants is not a day that I would like to miss. I'd be screaming, crying. So I'm blessed, like literally making it by the skin of my teeth. And the fact that I'm even going to miss the second and third day is hard, but have to do what I have to do, and I'm grateful that I get to be there for his first day.
Will Jace be able to come over for the fight? Have you had him at fights before?
Yeah, so he's been at the last 3, not at the actual events, but he's been over in the UK. So I have family in the UK, so he's gone over with my mum and stuff. So like literally as soon as I get out of the cage, I can get back to him, which is something that I love. But No, he won't be going to Paris this time because it's his first week in school, and we all know that I love a holiday after a fight, and we're going on holidays the week after, so he couldn't take 2 weeks off school. So no, he'll be at home with my mum. My mum's going to stay at home with him, and then I'm back the Sunday, and then the Monday we're going to Mallorca.
Oh, Mallorca. I was about to say, did you do Australia the last time?
We did, yeah.
Because I remember I was trying to get you in. I was like, oh, she's in a different time zone, trying to get in touch with her. Like, I've been obviously having a look on your Instagram, following Jace, and saw that his first belt.
I know.
In mixed martial arts.
Oh,
what a moment, though.
Honestly, like, it was actually so emotional. I was like, this is full circle. Do you know what I mean? And like, it was actually terrible. They did, obviously were waiting to call all the people's names out that done their grading, and they were taking ages to call his name. And I could see, because I was like, if you don't do well in training, you won't get your belt, like, for the weeks leading up to it. And like, it took, like, I think he was like the 20th kid to be called out, and I could see his face every time someone's name got called out. He was kind of like,
oh, so that's suspense. Like, did he not know? I thought that, it was one of them, you know it's coming.
Yeah, but like, I didn't say that because I wanted him to train hard.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I
So I had to put him under that little bit of pressure. But like, I think he thought that he wasn't getting it then, and you could see every time a kid's name was called out, his face was kind of like, and then his lips started shaking. I was like, right, this is too much. Just call his name. And when he got it, he was like, ran straight up to me dad and like shook his hand and got the belt. It was so cute.
So I was about to say that as well. Like, that's his granddad there. I saw the picture as well. So that was the start of your journey as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah,
you learned from your dad, and now obviously Jay's doing the same. It must be mad full circle.
I know.
Moments, I think.
And like, I didn't know whether like he was going to take to it or not, but he loves it. Like, he missed a day last week, and he was like the other day over the weekend, he's like, I haven't been to kickboxing in ages, Mum. I'm like, when am I going back? And it was only one day that he missed. Like, so I love that he loves it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, because I think sometimes people think, oh, are you forcing him to do that because you do it? But it's not. He actually really loves it. It's only fun and games and all for that age group. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if it's like he's in there boxing the head off people. It's all mainly fun and games, and he loves it.
Not like what you were doing was it in kickboxing when you were doing, or what were you? Was it taekwondo when you were kicking heads off people by accident? You said the last time you were in here, you were landing punches.
Oh, the punches, yeah. Remember, I got disqualified. That was bad, wasn't it? It's like, oops,
you live in look,
sorry.
imagine where you are now. Obviously, your downtime resolves so much around family and Jace as well. But obviously, it's still in the fight game as well, and you're watching them do that as well. With all the other young kids around, are they aware of who Jace's mammy is? And, they're Shauna Bannon in watching us get our belts. Are they aware, or are they too young for that?
I don't think so, no. And I like that as well. Like, I wouldn't like it to be like, oh, do you know what I mean? I think that would put pressure on Jace too. Do you know?
Yeah,
if it was kind of... So I like that. It's just laid back and there's not much pressure on him, because... like, he's too young for that type of pressure. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Exactly, I'd rather him not know and understand, and it's just he's going into those kickboxing class with his gaga.
Yeah, no, that's great, and like obviously enjoying it is going to help him even more. We'll get back to you, and you were saying that every fight you feel like you learned something. Mm-hmm. Your last one, I feel like maybe the public and viewers learned the most about you, and maybe that resilience, and looked like you could have been down and out and then coming back.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself there? Because obviously you would have backed your own resilience. So, but what were your biggest learnings from the last time out?
Don't drop your hands. Don't reach for the kick. I think as well, like, she kept kicking me low, and I think I was focusing on that a lot. Like, I should have just let the referee do the referee's job and me do my job. Do you know what I mean? Because I kept saying, she'll have to kick me low again. And I think that made me lose focus a little bit. And that's something that, like, I was kind of working with my sports psychologist, and kind of like being totally, like, I was switched on, but I lost focus on that when she was kicking me low. And like, come here, there's going to be illegal shots. It's MMA. It happens all the time. So definitely, like, staying focused on the actual main goal the whole time. Although, like, come here, I got dropped and got the armbar, and it got me 50 grand extra.
Yes.
We don't want that every time. I'd like to retire with no brain damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I suppose everyone has a game plan until they get into an octagon and face a few slaps. Yeah. Like, it must be so hard to keep your head with that time. Be like, what was I meant to be doing?
Yeah. No, and come here, like, as much as you can go in with a game plan, your opponent might have a different game plan. It just pans out different then on the night. Do you know what I mean? You can do, like, sometimes you have to switch in between rounds. Like, right, that's not working out, let's do this. And that's what being a professional athlete is all about, being able to, like, switch under the pressure and being able to stay focused on what you need to do. And if it needs to switch it up, and it needs to be switched up. So I think, like, it all just depends on what happens on the night.
Shauna, we're going to play a bit of a game.
Oh, great.
A couple of games to finish it off. So I came up with this one.
Okay.
I was quite proud of it there. I've been trying to, do a few little niche things there. So Obviously, you're one of the biggest names in Irish fighting now, but I'm going to say 5 well-known Irish celebrities.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get you to rank them in terms of who you think would be best in the octagon.
All right, okay.
Right, so the 5 you've got are...
Wait, so what am I ranking them out of 10?
Maybe
Oh,
from
like
1
1,
to
2,
5.
3. Oh, right,
So
okay,
maybe
okay.
1 makes the best
Okay.
MMA fighter.
Okay.
5 the worst.
All right, okay.
So your 5 are Liam Neeson,
Okay,
Roy Keane,
okay,
Colin Farrell,
okay.
Hosier,
Yeah.
and Simon Harris.
Fucking hell.
So-
Liam Neeson is number 1, obviously,
Right,
just
so-
because.
So Liam Neeson is going down as your top.
Yeah.
Right. So who do you think out of Roy Keane, Colin Farrell, Hosier, and Simon Harris?
Okay, I think we'll put Colin Farrell.
Do you think? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not happy about that?
No, this is your list. I'm looking at Roy Keane, and I'd hate to come up against him in an octagon. It's your list, though. I'm not going to argue.
See, I'm
professional
just
UFC
thinking of
fighter.
like, what's that film that I'm thinking of that Colin Farrell is in, and he's like, I don't know, I just feel like he's a bit fierce.
Yeah, is it The Gentleman or something? And was he?
No, what's the film? Are they in?
Oh, let me get this.
Are they in Brussels or something?
Right.
Do you know the film I'm talking about?
I probably will when I find a Colin Farrell in Brussels movie.
Is it Brussels?
In Bruges.
Yeah, that's the
On the
one.
money.
Very so.
Love it. Put me
Paddy's
to
upset
shame.
that Paddy's obsessed
Right.
with that film. We were away at, I think it was the IMAFs in Italy, and he was like, right, put that on, it's a brilliant film and all. And I was like, the film wasn't great, like the acting's not the best, but
Sorry, Colin.
oh damn it, I'm putting him as number
No,
2
he's number
and then
2,
I'm
yeah.
saying he's shit
That's
at
it,
his job. I hope you never see this.
If you want a new career, Colin, head over to Paddy and
It
Shauna.
wouldn't be my cup of tea of a movie, but
yeah.
oh, okay, right, we're just going
No,
to put
you're
him
good.
at 2
That's
and we're
grand.
going to
That's
change.
2, we'll take that.
Right,
then.
okay.
So Liam Neeson 1, Colin Farrell 2, third place and out of Simon Harris, Hosier, and Roy Keane.
I think we'll go with Roy Keane.
Yeah, a bit of a dog in him, I'd say.
Yeah.
Bit of a scrapper, I'd say.
Yeah, well, footballers are, but they're also a bit dramatic, aren't they?
True. Was Roy like that? I suppose we all saw.
They're all like, oh, me leg. I'm
yeah,
like, really?
Yeah, should have seen them leg kicks. You were taking the
Yeah.
match.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Great. So then, this is the important question: who's coming last? Out of
Simon, obviously.
Simon Harris last.
Yeah.
So Hosier fourth, and Simon Harris the tarnished in fifth. We'll take that. I think it's good. Next up, another game.
Okay, go.
So this is going to be based on female UFC stars of time gone by, still active.
Yeah.
But we're going to make, in your opinion, the greatest of all time. So we have a few different categories.
Okay.
And you're going to say who you think is the best.
Okay.
So striking, all time female UFC fighters, who are you taking?
Valentina.
Power,
Nunes.
leg kicks.
I'm going to say Dakota because I remember getting leg kicks off her in that fight when I was pregnant and my leg was very sore after.
Right. It stayed in the mind. Yeah. Wrestling,
Tatiana Suarez.
chin.
Nunes again, I think.
Great chin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever hit her as hard as she's hit anyone though, so I
No,
don't know
a
if
great
that's
chin.
really...
Yeah, true. Can she be hitting herself with that same force? Yeah.
Would she knock herself out?
Here we go. Amanda Nunes. Chin knocked yourself out.
Can you do that?
And finally, speed.
Whaley.
Yeah.
Super fast, isn't she?
She is rapid and always has been. No matter how many slaps or kicks you're taking, still
Yeah.
rapid around.
Like
the
I
octagon.
remember when she first came into the UFC and I was like, she's a fast chick, and then
Yeah.
like she was champ within like no time.
Who was your favourite now before you were in the UFC? You were Cage Warriors, were you?
Invicta.
Invicta.
Yeah.
So when you were there, who were you watching even growing up that you had an eye on? Was there?
So when I was like, before I done MMA, I wasn't a fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were kickboxing, though, weren't
Yeah,
you?
and I was just so in my own little bubble and wasn't like, didn't watch it or anything until I done it. But I think Valentina, because some of her striking style is similar to mine, and she's so well rounded. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Valentina would be. Like, Ronda is a legend in the sport and she's got female MMA to where it is today. but well-roundedness, I think Valentina is,
I think that's a good shape.
Yeah.
Shauna, thank you so much.
Thanks
And
for having me. Great
best
to be
of luck.
back.
Great to be back. We'll have to have you in there when you're back from
I
New
know,
York
yeah,
again.
literally.
Have a little recap again.
You need to get me an office in here.
No, I'm telling you, get you on this side of it. Yeah. Shauna Bannon, thank you so much and best of luck next month.
Thanks so much.